මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ
eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Good evening. Do you remember the time we first used a mobile phone in Sri Lanka? The one I had resembled a brick. From then to now, from dumb phones to smartphones, from very expensive international calls to Skype, from dial-up to Wi-Fi broadband, technology has evolved rapidly. But is the Sri Lankan youth geared up for this? Let's find out on IT Mastermind 2014. IT Mastermind 2014 is brought to you by the Computer Society of Sri Lanka, strategically partnered by eSoft Metro Campus with its media partner ITN. Without further ado, let's meet our 6 contestants for tonight. Contestant number 1. Saturshana Jehathisan, Sri Sanmuga Hindu Ladies College, Trincomalee. Contestant number 2, Nipun Dabare, Holy Cross College, Kalutara. Contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar, Kottai Kalar Mahavidyalaya, Kottai Kalar. Contestant number 4, Mohammad Ijaz, Vipulananda College, Trincomalee. Contestant number 5, Aditya Ramanidharan, Vermbadi Girls High School, Jaffna. Contestant number 6, Tarushi Mutuhara, Holy Family Convent, Bambalapitiya. And let's meet our judges for tonight. Dr. Dilina Herath, Dean, eSoft Metro Campus. Mr. Prabhat Vikramaratna, Assistant Treasurer of Computer Society of Sri Lanka. And as always, our quiz master for tonight, the incomparable Mr. Faisal Bonzo.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction. A very good evening and a warm welcome to the 11th preliminary round program of IT Masterminds 2014. It's always a pleasure to be your quiz master. And today, as always, we have 6 contestants representing schools from all over Sri Lanka who are taking part. They will be facing 4 rounds of competition where the winner and the runner-up will be moving on to the secondary rounds. Now, each round will be judged and the points will be allocated and added. And please remember that the decision of the judges will be final as always. So let's move on to round 1. Now, remember that in round 1, we will be posing a multiple choice question to each of you. And you can earn 10 points for a correct answer. And of course, the other contestants, you can also register your answers via the terminals. And you can earn 3 points for each correct answer. And you've got to keep in mind that you lose 2 points for each incorrect answer. Ready to go? All the best. Here we go with questions for round 1. And this is your question. Contestant number 1. That's Saturshana. Maximum allowable cable length of a twisted pair wire between a computer and a switch in Ethernet is it 180 meters? Is it 100 meters? Is it 328 meters? Or is it unlimited?
Answer A.
Now, the answer is incorrect. The answer is B, 100 meters. Okay, we're moving on to your question now. Contestant number 2, Nipun. Which interface can be used to carry audio and video data? Is it HDMI? Is it AGP? Is it VESA? Or is it CGA?
Answer A, HDMI.
Yes, the answer is correct. Time now to pose your question. Contestant number 3. Which of the following port replaced the serial port for mouse in 1987? Is it PS2? Is it USB? Is it parallel? Or is it Firewire?
Answer A.
Yes, the answer is correct. PS2. Here's your question. Contestant number 4, Ijaz. Which mobile operating system uses confectionery-themed code names such as Cupcake and Donut for its versions? Is it iOS? Is it Android? Is it a BlackBerry? Or is it Symbian?
Answer D.
Answer?
D.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is B, Android. We're moving on to your question now. Contestant number 5, Aditya. When you say the screen size is 7 inches in a smartphone, how is it measured? Is it on the height, the width, diagonal or perimeter?
Answer C.
Yes, the answer is correct, diagonal. And here's the final question in round 1, and it's to our final contestant, who is Tharushi. What Android device was co-developed by Google and first shipped with Android 4.4 KitKat? Was it Samsung Galaxy Nexus? Was it HTC One? Was it LG Nexus 5? Or was it Samsung Galaxy S5?
Answer A. Samsung Galaxy Nexus.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is C, LG Nexus 5. And with that, we end all the questions for round 1. Let's find out who is in the lead after the first round.
Bringing world-class higher education to your doorstep. eSoft Metro Campus. Shaping lives, creating futures.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka? My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft. Shaping lives, creating future.
නිවැරදි IT දැනුම ප්‍රමුඛයාගෙන් පමණයි. eSoft.
Our judges are ready with the results of the first round. Thank you very much. Let's see who is leading at the end of round 1. In third place, contestant number 2, Nipun Dabare from Holy Cross College with 9 points. In second place, contestant number 2, Aditya Ramanidharan, Wambadi Girls High School with 10 points. And in the lead at the end of round number 1, contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar from Kottay Kala Mahavidyalaya with 13 points. Over to you, Faisal, for round 2.
Thank you, Miru. We move on to round 2. We will be posing a question based on an image, and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer. The others, you can buzz if you know the answer. And if the first student either does not answer or gives the incorrect answer, the opportunity will go to the contestant who buzzes first. The correct answer will earn you 5 points, but an incorrect answer will make you lose 2 points. And on that note, we move on to questions for round 2. And this is your question. Contestant number 1. Identify the type of connector shown on the screen.
Ethernet port.
No?
IDE connector.
No? Right, okay, number 3 has indicated.
RG45.
Yes, the answer is correct, RJ45. Here's your question, contestant number 2. These were the primary components in which generation of computers?
First generation.
Yes, the answer is correct. Questions continue on round 2 as we move on to your question, contestant number 3. Who is this person you see on screen?
Sergey Brin.
Yes, we can take that as an answer. Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google. And this is your question, contestant number 4. What is the name of this early computer?
Analytical engine.
Yes, the answer is correct. So far our contestants are doing well. Here we move on to your question now, contestant number 5. These were the primary components in which generation of computers?
Second generation.
No, incorrect. Time's up. Number 6, contestant number 6.
Third generation.
Yes, the answer is correct. And here's your question that you need to answer in round 2, contestant number 6. The architecture of this CPU can be described as how many bits? Well, number 2 has indicated his willingness.
32-bit.
No, the answer is incorrect. The answer is 64 bits. And with that, we end all questions for round 2. Let's find out who's taken the lead after 2 rounds of competition, as we are in the midway of our competition.
ලොව පිළිගත් උසස් අධ්‍යාපන අවස්ථා ඔබ සැමට විවර කර දෙන eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka, my ambition is to finish my masters at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. I joined eSoft straight after my O-levels.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels. eSoft, shaping lives, creating future.
This is the question for you, our viewers. What company owns Skype? What company owns Skype? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. End of round 2, and our judges are ready with the result sheets again. Thank you very much. Yes, there's a slight position change, but the leader is still the same. Let's call out the names now. Contestant number 6 in 3rd place, Tarushi from Holy Family Convent with 11 points. In 2nd place, contestant number 2, Nipun Dabare from Holy Cross College with 22 points. And still in the lead at the end of round 2 as well, contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar from Kodai Kala Mahavidyalaya with 23 points. And Faisal will now take you through to round 3.
Thank you, Muru. Well, you would notice that there's only a point difference in the top 2 positions, and this is where the competition is mounting. So let's move on to round 3. Now, in round 3, we will be posing an open-ended question, and you have to answer individually. You will earn 10 points for a correct answer, and same as in round 2, the others can make an attempt by using the buzzer. So good luck. Here we move on to questions from round 3, and this is your question. Contestant number 1 from round 3. What is the name given to the largest firewall system on this planet? Well, looks like none of you seem to know the answer. The answer is the Great Wall of China. We move on to your question, contestant number 2. MS-DOS was one of the best-selling system software of the 1980s and 90s. What does DOS stand for?
Disk operating system.
Yes, the answer is correct. As we move on with questions from round 3, and it is your question. Now, contestant number 3. What does DML stand for in relation to database? Well, none of you seem to know the answer. It is data manipulation language. Here's your question. Now, contestant number 4. What programming tool converts the source code into runnable code in one single operation?
Translator.
Translator, he says. No? You, number 5?
Compiler.
Yes, the answer is correct. Compiler. And this is your question, contestant number 5 in this particular round. What is the most popular open source tool available for e-learning?
Moodle.
Yes, the answer is correct, Moodle. And the final question in round 3 to our 6th contestant. Bits are used as the smallest unit for measuring data. What does the abbreviation bit stand for? Your time's up. However, number 4 has indicated.
Binary digit.
Yes, the answer is correct. Binary digit. And on that note, we move on to our next round. But before that, let's find out whether there are any changes after round 3. I'm sure Muru will have the details for us.
உலகத்தரம் வாய்ந்த உயர்கல்வி வாய்ப்புகள் உங்களுக்காக கொண்டு வரப்பட்டுள்ளன. eSoft Metro Campus, shaping lives, creating futures.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm 19 and just finished my bachelor's in IT.
Bachelor's at 19?
In Sri Lanka?
My ambition is to finish my master's at 21 and become a senior manager when I'm 25. So I skipped my A-levels and joined directly to the degree programs.
That's great. We didn't have that opportunity.
Start your IT or business management degree straight after O-levels at eSoft.
This is the question for you, our viewers. What company owns Skype? What company owns Skype? SMS your answer to 0725 547 547 before noon this Thursday. And these are the winners of last week. We have just completed round 3. Let's see how our contestants have fared at the end of round 3. There is a position change. In third place at the end of this round, contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar, Kotai Kala Mahavidyalaya with 23 points. In second place, contestant number 5, Aditya Ramanitharan from Vermbody Girls High School with 25 points. And leading in this round, contestant number 2, Nipun Dabare, Holy Cross College, Kaluthura with 32 points. Over to you, Faisal, for the final round.
Thank you, Miru. Well, judging by what Miru just gave us, so good luck to the 6 of you. This is the decisive round, round 4. Here we use the same format as in round 3, and the contestants will be answering open-ended questions, and the judges will be evaluating the answers. So here we go with your questions. Contestant number 1. What law in Boolean algebra is used to obtain the complement of a Boolean expression? Well, none of you seem to know the answer. I'll give it to you. It's De Morgan's law. This is your question. Contestant number 2. Name the popular data visualization and analysis platform used by mathematicians and AI program developers.
Apple Siri.
Pardon?
Apple Siri.
No. Well, once again, none of you seem to know the answer. I'll give it to you. It's the MATLAB. Here's your question, contestant number 3. What is the name for a smaller version of a data warehouse? Once again, none of you seem to know the answer. It's the data mart. Here's your question, contestant number 4. What is the highest positive value that can be stored using 8-bit 2's complement number system?
128.
Very close. The answer is 127 or 127. We're moving on to your question now. Contestant number 5. Name the non-procedural language used for database processing. Looks like this round has been a tough round for all the contestants so far. The answer is SQL, or Structured Query Language. And this is the final question in this round, the decisive round, round 4. And it's for you, contestant number 6. What is the AI technology that resembles the structure and function of a human brain? Well, number 6 does not know the answer, but number 5 would like to try this.
Human neural networks.
So the judges cannot accept that as an answer. The answer is ANN, Artificial Neural Network. And on that note, we end all questions for round 4. Let's find out whether there have been any changes, and let's find out who is the winner and who is the runner-up who will move into the secondary rounds.
Thank you very much. Wow, then it looks like we have a tie for the runner-up position, in which case we will have to go for a tiebreaker round. Let's see who the contestants are on this tiebreaker round. Contestant number 5, Aditya Ramanidharan from Vermbudi Girls High School, Jaffna, with 23 points. And contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar from Kotai Kala Mahavidyalaya, with again 23 points. We have 6 contestants tonight, but 2 will be able to progress for the secondary rounds, the winner and the runner-up.
We're moving on to our tiebreaker round. Good luck to the 2 of you, and this is where we begin your set of questions. Contestant number 3. Are you ready? Right, here we go. What is the world's most visited website?
Facebook.
Who is the current CEO of Apple?
Pass.
What company was responsible for developing the BlackBerry smartphone?
Pass.
What does the term LCD stand for?
Liquid crystal display.
What was Microsoft's alternative to the iPad? Which is the most popular smartphone operating system currently?
Android operating system.
What name is used to identify the mini computing centers established island-wide by the government? Okay, your time's up. As we move on to your set of questions now, contestant number 5. Good luck. Here we go. What is the world's most popular e-commerce website?
eBay.
Who is the current CEO of Microsoft?
Satya Nadella.
What company has the number 1 position for smartphone sales?
BlackBerry.
What does the term TFT stand for?
Pass.
What was Microsoft's alternative to the iPod MP3 player?
Pass.
What is the main programming language used for creating the Android operating system?
Pass.
Who was the founding chairman of ICTA?
Samaranaik.
Right, let's put our hands together, give them a round of applause, and in a short while we'll be able to tell you as to who has ended up as the runner-up.
At the end of the 4th round, we had 2 contestants scoring the identical points and emerging as runners-up. So we had a tiebreaker session, and we were able to identify after the tiebreaker session who the runner-up is for this program. The runner-up is Aditya Ramanidharan from Vermbudi Girls High School, Jaffna. She's the runner-up. And now let me call out the names of all 6 contestants on this show in ascending order. In 6th place, contestant number 1, Saturshana Jagadishan, Sri Shanmuga Hindu Ladies College, Trincomalee. In 5th place, contestant number 6, Tarushi Mutuhara from Holy Family Convent, Bambalapitiya. In 4th place, contestant number 4, Mohammad Ijaz, Vipulananda College, Trincomalee. In 3rd place after the tiebreaker, contestant number 3, Rajasekaran Sivagar, Kotai Kala Mahavidyalaya, Kotai Kalar. Before I announce the winner and the runner-up of this session of IT Mastermind 2014, let me call upon for presentations of awards and certificates Mr. Damit Hettiwala, Council Member, Computer Society of Sri Lanka, and Mr. Prasanna Millahena, Assistant Manager, System Support eSoft, Metro Campus, Colombo. Runner-up of this edition of IT Mastermind 2014. Aditya Ramanidharan, Vermbadi Girls High School with 23 points. And the winner of this program, contestant number 2, Nipun Dabare, Holy Cross College, Kaluthara with 32 points. And that's all we have for you on this program on IT Mastermind 2014. Join us again next week, same time, same place on IT Mastermind 2014. Good night.
මෙම වැඩසටහන ඔබ වෙත ගෙනෙන්නේ eSoft Metro Campus නව්‍ය දැනුමෙන් ඔබේ අනාගතය හැඩගන්වයි.